You know I will be coming home. Yeah, when that phone call was so close, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it. Just like way back in the day, oh, and together we will go and till the best day. Can I say, come on, girl.
Pretty exciting, huh? You may be seated. Who is away? You let go for a few minutes, or do you need to hold on?
Put it right to the microphone.
Thank you. I would have forgotten. This is mainly for the recording. Of course, it puts this thing between you. Did that work, Dan?
Try talking. Let's see.
Test, test. There you go. Okay. Welcome, everyone. We've come together today in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining together of Wendy and William in holy matrimony. We celebrate the love that they have for one another and to affirm their lifelong commitment to each other, their marriage. As witnesses, you are an important part of this ceremony. On behalf of William and Wendy, thank you for coming to celebrate with them. Take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath. Take another one. We are here today sharing their joy and delight as they go forward from this day as husband and wife. I invite you to hold this event and this dear couple in your hearts today and always. I invite you as members of their beloved community to wish for them the best that life has to offer and the wisdom and strength to face and overcome life's challenges together each day of their lives. In our joyful celebration of the wedding of William and Wendy, the bride and groom will be carrying out some special rituals. reflecting their deep Celtic heritage. Wendy, Irish, and William, Scottish, in case you hadn't guessed. Perhaps some of you have a touch of the Celtic in you as well, in your blood. In any case, all of us can certainly relate to these meaningful, joyful celebrations. A prayer of blessing for this couple and this marriage. Loving God, bless this couple. Make their relationship a great and holy adventure. Bring them together, heart, mind, body, and soul. May their journey be a sacred space. May they find rest here, a haven for their souls. Guide their way into the light. Guide their way into wisdom. Help them grow. May this bond be a channel of healing for themselves, their families, and the world at large. May this marriage now receive your blessing and carry your power. We thank you for the gift of their love and for yours. Amen. We're going to begin with the Unity Sand Ceremony. And see it's all set up there. I'm going to say a few words about this.
Step back on it. Oh, you can see it.
There you go. The Unity Sand Ceremony is known all over the world for its beauty and sanctity. This ritual has developed as an alternative to the traditional Unity candle because it elegantly captures the essence of two lives becoming one. Instead of a candle, which eventually will burn down, the bride and groom have a beautiful and lasting icon to remind them again and again that their two lives have become intertwined in one shared life for all time. While this lovely music is playing, Wendy and William, using different colored wedding sands, will take turns filling a Unity vase. When the wedding ceremony is over, they will have this vase for its layers of colors to symbolize the beginning of their married life together. Two distinct individuals united in life and in everything it brings. Beautiful. Wendy and William, excuse me. It was a great joy to meet with you, to plan your wedding, and hear all you had to say as you revealed your love story to me. Watching each of your faces as the other spoke was more revelatory than the words anyone said. Your radiance was shouting out of the computer screen in high, shooting out of this computer screen in high beams. The first thing we talked about was how you met on Match.com. William, you told me once you saw Wendy's online photo, you fell into her picture, and then you just kept falling. Wendy's personality shone in that photo. You know, I noticed that too, just on the computer screen, what you said. I mean, I could see that. She was looking not at me, she was looking at you. They're sitting in front of me on my computer, and they're looking, never mind. I digress. Wendy's personality shone in that photo and was confirmed in the first meeting in person. Sparkling eyes, warm heart, and best of all, humor. A match for your own. Wendy, you loved William's photos and loved the way he spoke about life. You called him a wise 96-year-old with the nature of a 4-year-old kid. You, of course, were overjoyed at his humor, too. This was truly a match. You were breathless with excitement at everything about this man. His strong, quiet presence reminded you of your dad and your son. You decided you would be very cautious and take things slowly. Make sure you didn't make a mistake. However, the universe had other plans. After meeting William, you felt as if you'd jumped on a fast ride with no controls and no brakes. Every day you spoke with him, things got exponentially better. How could you put that genie back in the bottle? William, you could see Wendy clearly through every one of the media between you. Phone, voicemails, emails, texts. Even in texting, her compassionate nature was powerfully present, as was her humor and her quick wit, the breadth of her intelligence. She cares for everyone in her world, family, students, friends, neighbors. I think I forgot to mention animals. And now, of course, you. The two of you moved quickly beyond just verbal communication to a place where you don't need a lot of words. You each know what the other is feeling, needing, and giving. You have that magical gift of being able to be together in silence and not have to talk at all, yet feel closer than with anyone else in the world. Wendy, Williams' warm, steady presence makes you feel cherished and safe. These are extremely significant and nourishing for you. He's unassuming, doesn't have to show off what he knows or does. His presence, his actions speak louder than any words. What a blessing. And his humor, oh my, the star on top of the Christmas tree. You said, and I quote, "If you don't have humor, you might as well just pack it in." Truly enough, humor is an absolute bedrock of the foundation of a strong, permanent marriage. Without it, trust and faith and confidence and even love are on shaky ground. The humor both of you share in your very nature is a grace, and I know you appreciate it enormously. You two demonstrate what Will Rogers meant when he said, humor is the shortest distance between two people. William, the realization that Wendy is the person with whom you are going to spend the rest of your life came pretty early on. You found your soulmate, best friend, lover, and the person you rely on the most. You said that now you cannot not imagine not Wendy. Or more accurate, the bright light in whatever darkness might come is Wendy. Or more accurately, Wendy and me. Yes. As you enter this marriage, the two of you are harvesting important wisdom from previous life experiences that will sustain you over the long haul. You feel strongly about family. You are committed to both your families and know you have their support as well. You honor each other's authenticity and support your partner's commitment to be faithful to who she is, who he is. Wendy, you have uncovered a clearer picture of who you are and what you're here for since William came into your life. You feel at home with yourself, with William. And William, before Match.com, you had begun to lose yourself, and even your motivations had dwindled away. You longed for someone to be your person, and your passionate call became, find me a relationship. And lo and behold, Upon joining Match.com, Wendy showed up. Though I don't think it was Match.com that made that match, do you? Your visions for your marriage are to keep nourishing each other and yourselves, looking forward to each day with hope and a peaceful presence. William joins you, Wendy, in looking forward to grandchildren, God willing, and share the joy of being grandparents together. Some quotes of what you guys were talking about: on the porch, in rocking chairs, watching the kids playing. Your hearts are open to what the future may bring. What do you love? Wendy. You love William, that we found each other, and sharing everything else sharing everything else I love with him. Closeness with my kids, my family, my kitchen, where I get to be me, baking and cooking and nourishing people, my garden, flowers and beauty and color in nature, all our fur babies who round out our household. William, you love learning from your mom how to perceive people, who they really are, and also how to be present as much of the time as you can and not get distracted by what is not important. It was that being fully present that made all the difference. I'm quoting William. It was that being fully present that made all the difference when I met Wendy. I truly saw her and who she is. I love being in nature, in a meditative state in the woods. I love the peace of the woods and other natural settings, and now even more abundantly, sharing nature with Wendy. The two of you are brought together because it is together that you can more fully manifest and fulfill your inner potential, God's potential, the majesty and glory that lie within each of you. You can do this better together than apart. As husband and wife, you will have the privilege of evolving together. Together you are healing one another, balancing each other, helping each other grow, and filling in each other's gaps. Your love and commitment to one another are irreplaceable. Love is eternal, and still you must turn toward that truth time and again as life presents itself to you each day. All right, Wendy and William, we're going to do the hand fasting ceremony. And I think we need the people who are doing that. Will the cord bearers please come up? Okay, I'm going to say some words before you put the cords on, so just wait a minute. Hand fasting, or binding of the hands, is universal practice practiced in many spiritual traditions across the world. It is, of course, symbolic of the joining of two lives into one committed relationship for the duration of their lives. Wendy and William have chosen 3 silken cords to be wound around their joined hands by members of both their families. This symbolizes their union, which will always be supported by their families and beloved community. Randall starts. Okay, all right. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do right now. This woven cord and knot indicate that God has joined you together. As you hold the hands of your beloved, listen to what I am about to say. Above you are the stars, below you is the earth. As time does pass, remember, like the earth, should your love be firm, grounded in your humanity. Like a star, should your love be constant, imbued with the light of love. Behind each of you is your history, all that brought you here to this sacred place. Around you, remember, there is community, those who love and support you. And in front of you lies your future, together as friends, lovers, and partners in life. Rest here in this moment, in the rhythm of your breath and heartbeat. Trust that you can return to this place of centered presence again and again, and in doing so, remember you are connected to life and to each other. May the power of love bring you joy, and the strength of your commitment make you inseparable. Amen. Will you take hands, Wendy and Wendy? Wendy, do you take this man to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and respect him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? William, do you take this woman to be your wife? Look at her. Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and respect her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
You can do a little dance too, okay? Okay, time for the vows. You need to let go of this one. That wasn't big enough? Sorry. I'm so sorry. She asked me to print it big, and I didn't do it big enough. You look great in your glasses. See, she wanted to see you in your glasses.
I look into your eyes and I see the woman who holds all aspects of my being in her hands and does so with love. I feel as though you've maintained this possession since before my soul entered into this body. That we stand here today seems to me is according to the design of God and the universe. I find myself confounded that I am the one to receive even a portion of the depth, the love you have in your being. I'm not sure how I can promise enough to give you your due for the joy provided to me daily. So I hope the promises I profess now will lead me to reveal my ignorance and expose new means to show my love for you. I, William, promise to be attentive and listen to all you have to say, to discuss and make choices while having in mind the well-being of you, us, our friends, and our family. I, William, promise to help you stay healthy as time allows, and to be as healthy as I can maintain, seeking to keep our time sacred, active, and long as divine natures allow. I, William, promise to challenge your being to always grow, to find ways to show admiration for your values and inspire your virtues, to remind you your amazing strengths. I, William, promise to be mindful of your goals and to aim, as I can, their clarity and achievement, to share with you mine, to seek a future that leads to an easy, reminiscent smile. I love you.
each other. My heart had been so broken that I had built a big wall around it. And I didn't know if the wall could ever be scaled or if the heart could ever be repaired. But I wanted to try. And then you came into my life. I could never have imagined the profound effect of that event. You always say, I fix things, that's what I do. And you fixed my heart, when in my deepest thoughts I was afraid that it was irreparable. I read recently that a heart had to be broken in order for it to be opened, and maybe that is what happened with me. All I know is that I'm standing here in front of you today and looking into your beautiful eyes with a heart so full of love and promise and hope for our future. Your humor and wit are invaluable to me. You fill my days with smiles and laughter, and I promise to join you in all the fun times ahead. Your work ethic is so impressive to me. Not only what you physically do to earn a living, but all of the immense work you have done on yourself internally to become the man that you are. My respect for that is immeasurable. I know what that is, and I promise to support you in continuing on with that work and continue on with it myself. The strength you demonstrate is what makes me feel so safe with you. I know I can trust in that, and you won't buckle under the pressure. I am a strong person too, and I promise to hold you up in times when that's needed. Your commitment to family is one of the things that I love the most about you. It is such a clear window into your character. I have watched you as you care for your family and took mine under your wing. I am so looking forward to continuing that together. I know we have challenges ahead, but I also know that we will overcome them as one. You make the everyday profound, and I promise to always honor and cherish that. I love you with all of my open and repaired heart, and will do all that I can to show you that every day we have together. We are one, my puzzle piece, my other half.
You need to take a deep breath, all of you. You just heard really something big. You need to take a deep breath too. We all do. Family and friends, now that you have heard Wendy and William recite their vows, do you promise from this day forward to encourage them, to love them, to support them in being steadfast in the promises that they have made? Please answer by saying, we do.
We do.
Can we do it one more, a little more?
We do.
Great, thank you. And now for the rings. Wow. Is that your ring? Oh, don't make it more complicated. It did look pretty though. These rings are the outward and visible sign of the deep inward love and intimacy between a wife and a husband. They are an ancient symbol, blessed and simple, round like the sun, like the eye, like an embrace. The circle is for love that is given and comes back around again and again. May these symbols remind you that your love, like the sun, illumines your lives. Your love, like the eye, must see clearly, and your love, like arms that embrace, is a grace to each of you and in all whose lives you touch. These rings are symbols of your inner spiritual bond. They have no beginning and no end. They will endure forever, and so may it be with your love and this union. William, would you take Wendy's ring and put it on her finger and hold it there? And repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to wear with love and joy.
to wear with love and joy.
I choose you to be my partner
I choose you to be my partner
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Your turn. Please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to wear with love and joy.
to wear with love and joy.
I choose you to be my partner
I choose you to be my partner
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
I'm taking deep breaths. Doesn't matter what the rest of you do. Now we're gonna have the quake ceremony. Let me just tell you about this. Wendy and William would like to take this time to toast their new life together. It is a tradition in Scotland to toast friendship and love with a quake ceremony. Since both Wendy and William come from strong Gaelic roots, they delight Celtic roots, excuse me, little slip of the tongue there. They delight in partaking in this ritual. This small pewter cup has two handles symbolizing love and partnership.
Here, take your key.
Yes, William. Are. Okay. There we go. Okay. As you both hold the cup, reflect on how your love for each other makes you stronger. Your marriage today is a partnership which prepares you for the challenges and triumphs life will bring you. Wendy, as you drink from this cup, know that you have a husband to have and to hold. Please take a drink from the quail. William, as you drink from this cup, know that you have a wife to love and to cherish. Please take a drink from the quail. Drinking from the quail cup, you each promise to share all that the future may bring. And may the sweetness that life brings be all the sweeter because you have drunk from this quail together. May you always share in drinking of the cup of life with smiling eyes and loving hearts. We're almost there. So now I want to do something a little different. I want you to stand side by side facing your but you gotta move over so I can be in front with you. I'll come over this way. This way. There, that's perfect. I just wanted you to be together for the blood. This is for the blessing on the marriage. Wendy and William, may the meaning of this hour be fulfilled through the days and years to come. May the love of this man and this woman, their unity of spirit, grow deeper and stronger in the uncertainties and changes of the life they will share. Loving each other, may they love all persons. Trusting each other, may they learn to trust life evermore. May their love reach out to the love of all, that their lives may bless all whose lives they touch. May they find comfort together in shared hours of shadow, as well as in the bright sunshine of joy. May they be to each other both strong and gentle. May all who follow their lives with interest and affection have cause to rejoice, not alone in their happiness, but in their brave and generous living, which makes life beautiful and significant. Wendy and William. William and Wendy it says here, but I just said Wendy and William. It came out that way. You have given and pledged your love and faithfulness each to the other, have declared this by the exchange of rings, and have stated your intentions and pledged your vows. So by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of these lands, it's my honor and with absolute delight that I now pronounce you husband and wife. Will you seal your covenant with a kiss? I'm pleased to introduce the new married couple, Wendy and William MacKillop.
We're setting up the dinner. Pictures right here. We're moving these chairs. Wait, pictures are.